All right, let me give you a small room tour. I'm in Hotel Russia in Tiraspol. It has pretty normal, good, standard. The Soviet television, the old ones for sure. And here, outside, I think that one is somehow like the parliament of this place. I'm not sure, but I think so. Actually, people here don't call it Transnistria, they call it Transnistria.
Приднестровье.
This is the beautiful lobby of the hotel over there. It's a very beautiful hotel over here. So you don't think it's like in the past or something. So Transnistria, this country exists because after the Soviet Union collapsed, the country wanted to be part of today's Russia. But they couldn't because geographically there is Ukraine in between. So they had a fight with Moldovans and went independent. After they got independent, they said, okay, we are our own country. They have now their own currency, their own police, their own military, their own banks, like everything is their own. And they import a lot of stuff which they have all Russians. There are also Russian military over here. They are based here. You see it on their flags. They have Russian flags. And you also see everywhere Russian flags. So you have the feeling that they are waiting that someday Russians come here somehow through Ukraine, through Odessa, and unite this country with Russia. This is how I understood the people. And fun fact, there are no ATMs and Western cards doesn't work here. You have to come with cash inside the country and then exchange it to their own currency, which is around €1 is around 18, 19 rubles, Transnistrian rubles. Привет! How are you?
I'm fine.
Transnistria, my first night good.
Приднестровье.
Приднестровье, хорошо. Приднестровье, very good place, and the weather is also very good. Not hot, not cold. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Let's go. You can see all the Russian type flags and then the Transnistrian flags. That was a bus station. Beautiful bus station. So don't ask me where I am. It is a village. What is the name of this village?
Чобручи.
Chobruchi. It is somewhere near Ukraine, but to be honest, I have no idea where I am here and what I'm doing. Do you know what we are doing? Where we go?
Парк.
There seems to be a park, but I just trust this girl. I don't know if it's true or not. Can I trust you? Can I trust you? Да. Хорошо.
There used to be a fountain.
It used to be. Why no fountain anymore? Why? Почему?
Все устарело. Старое, old.
Old stuff. Okay, but you see there is a beautiful lady showing us how to drink. And here is a beautiful lady. What are you doing? Tourist guide.
Да.
Да.
Tourist guide.
Да. Ты tourist guide.
I don't wanna be in Ay.
Where are you going? Girl, she's leaving me alone. Where are you going? Running.
Смотри, как красиво должно было быть. Но нет.
I just understood that she means it is beautiful here, it is красиво here. But I didn't understand anything else. Whoa. You're like a cat, Koshka. Statue?
Да.
Da, love statue.
Love statue.
This is their local currency. I think we came in a very good timing. It's autumn, so it looks very beautiful here. You have found a dog. Congratulations.
Security.
You are security. Very good. In this country, there are a lot of monuments of wars. Especially in Tiraspol, you see the monument of wars with Afghan-Soviet war. And in other places, you also see the monuments of the wars with the Ottoman Empire, with Romanians, and all these different countries. Moldova, for sure. That's the new story. Here we also have a monument. And you see like the psychological point of it. you always see like all these photos of the soldiers died, their names, like it's more personal. It's very much connected to the people and it's also connected to the motherland kind of thing, because you always see like there's a mother with the child. So it's very interesting how they take care of these monuments and how they represent them. Important war which I forgot, this one particularly are people who died during the Second World War against the Nazi Germany. They were defeating Russia. People here, they like Lenin, right?
Yes.
Why? What?
Просто,
You can say
нравится.
in Russia, I will translate
Хорошо.
later. Okay? So tell me why they like Lenin.
Просто люди почитают Ленина как и в Приднестровье, так и в Чолбричу, Тирасполе.
Хорошо.
Хорошо.
Спасибо. I didn't understand, but I will translate later to find out what she said. On the side of the street, there is this big monument of him, so that's why. And this bodyguard is still following her. Security. We are now at Transnistrian. It's basically like the shore where we are, and behind us on this side, it's basically Ukraine, and we are just here very near. Like on the other side, it's just Ukraine. As I understood, the goal is that the Russians come from that side, where is basically Odessa, the district Odessa, and the Russians collect like Odessa and Transnistria together, and then it's like a big Russia or bigger Russia, basically. So this is what people here hope. So on this side basically is Ukraine, like just like 50 meters. On the other side you can see a bit the fence. I cannot here stop the car and go out because it's heavy militarized here. So alright, so Valeria just told me some information. I asked her. People from Transnistria want to be part of Russia. They want like geographically to be connected to Russia. That's and she told me that even because in here 30% of the people are Ukrainians, around 35 are Russians, and around that are Moldovans, something like that, like a mix of all three groups. But all three groups who live here want to be part of Russia, like even Ukrainians, because they don't identify themselves anymore with Ukraine. They were born basically here, even their parents most of the time, and that's why they want to be part of Russia. At the exact moment, it was raining, and there was a babushka on the side of the street. So I stopped the car, I picked her up, and I wanted to drive her to Tiraspol, the center of Transnistria, where she wanted to go. For her privacy, I didn't record her face, but we talked a bit about the situation there, and she gave us some information. Have fun.
Да, мы просто в подвешенном состоянии. Хотя мы туда ездили каждые выходные. На те же Кучураны, в ту же Одессу, на тот же 7-й. И там люди страдают. Тоже без работы остались, потому что львиная часть людей отсюда ездила туда. Считай, как 7-й.
Да.
Он там просто вымирает.
А я видела, там наводнение было вроде.
Так вот. Кругом нужны капиталовложения.
Да. Которого нет.
Да, делают все против людей. Вот это обидно. Мы-то живем все одной жизнью.
Ну да.
Никто не имеет запасную жизнь, так сказать. И все равно вот это деньги решают. Не люди решают, а деньги. Больше денег, тот и прав. Вот это обидно.
По
Что
правде
никто не
говоря-
смотрел. Больше денег, меньше денег. Все как-то
Да.
были друзьями, братьями, сестрами. Сейчас вот все позакрывались за высокими заборами. Вот это обидно за людей.
По правде говоря, если бы они могли бы уже договориться давно, они бы уже
Да,
договорились. Но они чего-то вот растягивают.
Россия какая большая, и она
Да.
всех принимает.
Ну да.
Всех. Те же беженцы из Молдовы, а сколько этих азиатских республик там работают. Россия никогда ни от кого не отказывалась. Все хотят ее завоевать. Да испокон веков было сколько. И там никто, вот сколько я общалась с людьми, никто вообще на эту тему не разговаривает, на тему политики. Все настолько дружелюбные, настолько друг другу, ну как, и помогают, и подсказывают, потому что, ну как, лишнее доказательство, что простые люди, они всегда за мир. А политика
конечно.
уж это рассоединяет людей. Все тебе помощи подают. И...
Я сейчас заметила, что румыны начали посещать нашу страну очень много.
Да,
Прям очень много. У них как будто сезон открылся. Летом, когда работали поляки были, сейчас наоборот румыны.
вот. Мы так же, вот как в Приднестровье, мы также открыты любым людям. Потому что дружелюбность это наша в крови. Ну, как молдаване, они вообще широкая душа у них.
Да.
Что они всех и пригласят и в дом, и угостят. Я тоже с подругой, когда уезжала в санаторий, и нас приглашали, и в Кишинев. Также и мы приглашали людей. Пожалуйста, приезжайте, всегда встретите.
Just show you the buses over here. This is how a bus looks in this place. Very, very old Soviet style, but they work somehow. They manage to travel. This one is supposed to be the beach in the summer. I think there is no country or no city in this world where you would see so many war monuments. Like everywhere you see all these flags, the monuments on every side, on almost every village, and then you see the pictures of these people. Of course, there are for some of them parks and stuff, so very interesting. Like they are somehow really proud of what they have. I think I have found the little Paris, let's call it this way. And this country has, of course, also a luxury side, like every country. And we are now at a place, very beautiful hotels, restaurants, and shops are here. And they are pretty much expensive, even more expensive than in Switzerland, where I live. This is what I mean by expensive. There are shops called billionaire shops. I'm not a billionaire, so I can't afford to go to this shop. Again, a war monument. You might think where I'm going. It's actually just a restaurant. So we go for a restaurant, and this is the first thing you see. You like this canteen? There? So all this food was basically for 12 euros together. So 6 euros for one person. That's basically very good and tastes good. Yeah. By the way, we are basically the only guests at this canteen or restaurant. You see these beautiful monuments, this tank, some American music, of course.